If you like to play basketball but feel like your shooting skills could use some improvement, there's an app for that, and our Eric Chemi put it to the test.
It's game-changing technology that's turning amateur basketball players into the next sharpshooter. HOMECOURT is an app that uses high-tech computer vision and machine learning to improve shooting.
49 degrees.
Available in a free and subscription model, the app tracks shots made and missed, launch angle, leg angle, vertical, and reaction time using just an iPhone. No sensors, no high-tech equipment necessary.
Today, if you run, you're using your Apple Watch or Nike Run app, or you can track all those miles and stuff. But for basketball, that didn't exist. So the first problem we wanted to solve for is how do we help people easily track their shots without having to do a lot of that manual work.
HOMECOURT is backing from leading NBA minds like Steve Nash, Jeremy Lin, Sam Hinkie, and Mark Cuban. HOMECOURT is a top 10 downloaded sports app in the Apple Store, and it has more than a dozen college and pro teams using it, including Joe Harris of the Brooklyn Nets, who this year led the NBA in three-point shooting and won the three-point shootout.
Okay, I feel good. I did play center on my 6th grade basketball team, so.
Joe and I went head-to-head to test it out.
Oh, I bricked the first one.
Joe's arc is flatter than my big arcs, and his reaction time is much quicker than mine.
So you're 4 of 20, 20%.
Oh, I didn't even stand in the right spot the whole time, too.
Also notice how consistent Joe's shots are. Every shot's arc tracked the same. Mine were all over the place.
We're in the age of analytics and technology. Anytime you can put that to use just to help you out, improve, get better, I'm all for it.
Joe plans to use HOMECOURT at his youth basketball camp this summer. As for me, I need a lot more practice.
That backboard's really getting in the way.
How many did you make?
I was 20%. We did 40 shots.
That's not bad.
20. I was surprised I did that well. But the idea is if I kept working on this, I would get better over time. There's a 6th grade girl. She's done about 1,000 shots a day over this past year, and there's a video of her basically making 100 shots in a row now.
And so Joe Harris, who is a UVA grad, one of the greatest players in Virginia history, led the league in three-point shooting. His shot was flatter than yours.
Yeah, I had too much arc. I think he had the appropriate amount of arc, and mine was so much more. But if you look back, the lines that were put in, those were AI-driven, drawn lines from the app, and mine were the ones in blue, and they were all over the place. So one was like this, and one was like that. And his, you could do 20 shots in a row, and his arc would look exactly the same. Every shot was the same.
Every shot consistent, and it's really, and that's how it would be used as a teaching tool, I assume.
That's the idea, is all those angles. So for me, it was actually interesting to see that, and they said, hey, you have too much arc, bring your arc down, and I'm taking too long, because I would catch it, and I'd wind up and shoot, and he would just catch it and shoot. He was doing twice as many shots in the same amount of time.
Our producer, Christina, pointed out rightly, this would be a wonderful kind of line extension for golf, for swinging at a baseball.
That's exactly what we talked to them about. This was the first problem they wanted to solve, and all those repetitive sports tasks you can use,
Tennis.
you can do it for. But even think about driverless cars, because you have a camera and you can figure out what's a person, what's a ball, what's a path. And so there's a lot more technology applications here than just sports.